I built a building and a ring in my backyard, and they call it the Killer-torium. Julie!
Hi! I'm Julie Pearl. I'm Killer's better half.
Let me tell you something about Bull Man.
I'm half bull and I'm half man, and let me tell you, baby, I'm all me. You think you're tough? Come on down.
In the Killer-torium, we have 300 seats.
To my right here is Alan Oliver. He does my TV production, directing, producing of my TV show.
When it comes to the Killer-torium, it's pretty much lights, camera, pray.
I'm Alan's wife. I run the audio, and I ring the bell.
We set up the lights, the camera.
And I'm teaching a bunch of young wrestlers to smell like a wrestler, to look like a wrestler, and fight like a wrestler. If it kills them, it's 110% all the way. Knock their block off. Julie! Julie! This damn computer's not working right again. Something's wrong with it. Come help me. Julie! Julie!
What?
Come help me, please.
What can you do now?
I'm wanting to pull up our website, and it won't do what I'm telling it to do. All my years in pro wrestling, when they heard the name Killer Brooks, they said, "Oh, there's going to be trouble."
Well, it's usually you. You got to tell it the right thing. Ain't nothing hard about it. Showed you a few times.
There's going to be a fight here.
Now,
How the hell did you do that?
just like that.
There's going to be some chairs busted. There's going to be a table busted. I want you to quit wearing that T-shirt.
I like beer.
That's what people are going to think, is you like beer.
I do.
He may throw somebody out of the balcony. That's the way I survived in pro wrestling. I want you to have one that says, Killer Brooks is my lovely, beautiful, kind, good husband.
That's too much crap to fit on one T-shirt, ain't it? I'm Julie Pearl. I'm Killer's better half, the working half. He's the brain sometimes. I'm the brawn.
I was hardcore before the word hardcore was ever in wrestling. Now, next time I call you, try to get here faster.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you. My show that I run on the first Saturday of every month here in Waxahachie, it's very family-oriented. I have a lot of grandparents that come and bring grandkids, a lot of parents that come and bring kids.
NAW Big Time Pro Wrestling, can I help you?
And then every Saturday of the month, I run my wrestling school.
The best way to do this is you come see me Saturday morning at my school, my camp.
And I have guys, young wrestling students, that drive 400 and 500 miles.
See how I coach, and then you can go away and you'll be able to make a real good decision if you want to come back or you don't want to come back. I'll get you started.
They drive from 4 or 5 surrounding states just to train here at Killer Brooks's wrestling camp.
If you pass the grade and you're good enough, I will book you on one of my live shows.
The mean and dangerous and experienced and crafty Killer Tim Brooks. Well-known name, longtime veteran of the ring. He is as tough as they come.
I beat Hulk Hogan. I beat Ric Flair. I beat Bruiser Brody. I beat Johnny Valentine. I beat all the greats. I built a building and a ring in my backyard, and they call it the Killer-torium.
Are you ready to make somebody hurt today?
Yes, sir.
What?
No, sir.
Is everybody ready to train today?
Yes, sir.
Is everybody ready to sweat today?
Yes, sir.
Is everybody ready to hurt today?
Yes, sir.
Is everybody ready to make somebody else hurt today?
Yes, sir.
Bullman is my first wrestling student. He's my partner. We plan a lot of dirty deeds together. And let me tell you something about Bullman. He's nobody's bitch.
You think you're tough? Come on down. Let's see you, baby. Come on down. Let us kick your ass.
This is a 4-mile run. You don't have to run as fast as you can run. I don't want nobody stopping or sitting down or lollygagging around. I want your asses to run, okay? Charlie, on all the way up there, Charlie, you gotta go. Get over there and get your gear, don't put your gear here by where I sit, put it over there in those chairs. Get ready and get up in the ring. Wipe your feet off good before you get up in my ring. I don't want a dirty ring. If you want to be a pro wrestler, you better be trained by a pro wrestler, because if you're not trained by a real pro wrestler, you're not going to make it. They have to be tough. They have to be a student of wrestling. And they have to give it all they got, and they have to really want it, and they have to study, and they have to work hard. And there's some guys that come and they just don't make the grade and they have to drop out. Oh, throw it in there, faster. Just like that, again.
Look at that big gut on that ogre. And you can't hit him no damn harder than that, boy.
Listen to it. Hear it hit him? See it going in his gut? He's gonna talk the talk and he's gonna walk the walk. Because if he don't, he won't graduate from my wrestling school.
The name of the game is you always got to be on top of your opponent, and to get this move set in and ready to do, I'm gonna counterattack it some way.
I want you to hook back up on that, Joe. I want to see something. No rushing. I do not want anybody to rush in this ring. Take your time.
Do it again.
To my right here is Alan Oliver. He does my TV production, directing, producing of my TV show, NAWA, Big Time Pro Wrestling.
I had the chance to interview Killer several times while I was a reporter for my high school television show.
Shut up, you rude knotheads! You see this, Alan? Is this thing running?
I'll never forget going down and seeing him in Bullman Downs for the first time.
We're the heavyweight tag team champions. Did anyone tell you that, Alan?
No, nobody told me.
Well, take a look, Daddy.
Very intimidating standing between both of them.
Me and my tag team partner, baby, we're number one and ain't nobody nowhere better than us. Get a good shot at us, babies.
I was scared.
You should be. I want to rip your eyes out of the socket.
You don't even have an idea of what you're standing in between right here. Look at this.
I see it.
Take a look at me, dude. You ought to wipe that smile right off your face, Mr. TV announcer.
I'm Alan's wife. I help him with the wrestling show. I run the audio and I ring the bell. I'm aware of wrestling. I've lived in Texas a long time, so I'm aware of it, but as far as go to shows, watch it on TV, no.
She's not a wrestling fan.
A wonder that we pull this off. I mean, this is literally a barn in a backyard, okay? This is the most un-high-tech building ever. Yet, if you look at our show, you would never know that. You would think this is in like some arena. I help my husband with the show, and Killer is our good friend, but I've just never got into it. It's just not my thing. I like shopping for shoes and purses and makeup. Shopping is my thing.
I used to watch Killer on TV when he wrestled in the Sportatorium for World Class Championship Wrestling when Fritz Von Erich owned it.
Don't you ever think of stepping in the ring with us.
It'll be the worst mistake you ever made.
I can't imagine a better tag team. When there was a tag team match where there was Killer, there was Bullman. And Bullman is awesome.
What it's all about, baby. Come on, boy, I dare you. Come on down and see the Bullman.
Be there early, because it's not going to take Killer Tim Brooks long. You be there at the sound of the dome, or you'll miss it.
We're going to beat them like stepchildren. We're going to beat them down into the ground. We're going to bust them open like cantaloupes.
In all those years, I've never seen anybody like you, Alan.
So we're sorry, but we're going to go, Alan.
All right, thank you.
One last question. Hurry up, one more.
One man that can do it all. You set our sound up, you set our lighting up, you do a 3-camera shoot. then you direct, you do all that, and then you edit it, do all the graphics and the artwork. It's unreal. I have never seen one guy that could do all that. All my time in wrestling, you'd be talking about 10, 15, 20 people.
We produce a new family hour broadcast of Big Time Pro Wrestling every month. We have several cameras rolling at the same time from multiple angles, and we have commentator's camera, and recently just added a ref cam. We like to call the Manning cam. Rick Manning, what a guy. He's been there from the very beginning with Killer. Julie Pearl puts a lot of time and effort into the show as well. She works her butt off getting the snack bar ready and preparing the arena and taking care of Killer, which in itself is a task.
Julie!
What do you want?
When it comes to the Killer-torium, it's pretty much lights, camera, pray. Pray that everything works.
Killer and Julie and Alan and myself take great steps to make sure that everything is safe and clean and comfortable for the customers and for the wrestlers and for me.
I watched this kid when he first come here, and I looked at him, I said, no way. I said, this little weakling, I said, he won't never come back.
Well, I've been watching ever since I was little bitty, ever since I can remember. And boy, it comes right from here. I just want to step in that ring and do all I can do to be the best.
Wheelbarrow slam, flying drop kick from Cowboy Adam. La Magistral cradle, and Cowboy Adam wins the match. He pins Zach Jackson, he wins the three-way elimination.
The crowd gives you an amazing feeling. You can't even explain it sometimes. I mean, they just chant your name and you're there, you're gone. And you're ready to go. And you get up and you fight and you fight.
Cowboy Adam Duggan Doze's clothesline, and what do we have here?
I think he calls that the 8-second ride. All right.
I've been told that I'm lucky to be alive because, well, when I was 10, I was hit by a train in the head. And I figured, hey, you know, that's tough enough.
Adam wants to talk to us about something.
Hey, brother, what can we do?
Can we talk in private? No problem.
Yeah,
I
sure.
want everybody to hear it.
Yeah, we can go to the snack bar.
Yes, sir.
This better be important and this better be good. You're not gold bricking just to get out of training, are you?
No, sir.
Okay.
Not at all.
Okay.
What I need to tell y'all is my girlfriend wants me to get out of professional wrestling. She's worried about I'm going to get hurt.
You can quit and make this girlfriend happy. You're going to be so miserable and so unhappy, you're going to run her off and lose her anyway. You are not going to quit wrestling. You'll never know how far you could have gone in wrestling, how many belts you could have had, what you could have done. You just work it out, talk to her.
You got to have an open line of communication with your girlfriend, okay? She got to trust you, but you have to instill that trust in her. Trust is earned. We'll be happy to talk with her if you want us to talk with her. Whatever we can do to help you out, brother. But like Killer says, if you decide to leave this behind, there's going to be resentment. There's going to be, there's never going to be any trust there.
Well, yeah, I had no intentions of quitting this. I've loved it. I've been, you know, since I was a little kid, I always wanted to do it. But I just wanted some questions or at least some help, what I can do with her.
If you love them, set them free. If they don't come back, hunt them down and kill them.
Thank you, brother.
Come on, kick him harder. There you go, hard when you kick. That couldn't bust
What the boots doing?
Come on, that wouldn't bust a grape.
Son, you better step it up.
Yes, sir.
You're a young kid, you're smart, not a bad looking kid, got good potential.
Work on Joe Angelo Garcia. Reverse for the whip now.
Oh, beautiful.
Deep arm drag. Next down another
Good arm drag.
I'm a small town boy with big city dreams.
This man trained you. Texas tough.
I want you to go after him. Go beat his ass. That's what you got to do.
You're a good technical wrestler. You're a very good young man. You have got to get meaner. There's some big bad guys in this sport. And I don't want to see them take advantage of you and beat you up. If they beat you up, I want them to say, damn, that Joe Garcia, I beat his ass up, but he beat me up too.
Reversal of the whip. Hits with the right hand. Garcia!
It don't matter if you want the fans out here to cheer for you or if you want the fans out here to boo you. Be tough.
If you're tough, you'll be right here. If you're double tough, you'll be right here. If you're triple tough, you'll be up here.
If you're Bullman tough, you'll be here.
And if you're Killer Brooks tough, you'll be up here.
I am the bulldozer. I'm the biggest, the baddest, and the toughest there is that Killer's put out of his school.
Remember, double clothesline, he ducked under. And a big shoulder tackle takes both men down.
I don't know if this company's big enough for two bulls.
But you're the wild beast bull.
I am the
He's
wild
the mechanical
bull man.
bulldozer. Now listen, I'm just wanting to call you that, but you're going to have to earn the name bulldozer. And the thing I can picture for a bulldozer is you're going to have to get in there and mow people down.
Yeah. Oh, big clothesline, man, that just spun him around in midair.
When the bulldozer gets to work, it goes out there and it pushes stuff over.
Uh-oh, bulldozer coming in a power bomb.
And it pushes and it backs up and it pushes it over again. And I'm gonna do the same thing. I'm gonna push you over and I'm gonna run you over and I'm gonna squash you and leave you looking like a skid mark in the middle of the ring. Because that is what the bulldozer does. And that's all he was made to do. You ain't gonna come in here and just walk over me or any one of us in here training.
Give me two more guys out there, same thing.
I come out here, I'm trying to learn and just get the experience and the knowledge of some of the things. Something I've been close to, I've always loved, and I just wanted to try it out.
The best way to get a crowd going wild and crazy is for you to get your opponent going wild and crazy.
Yeah.
You take the battle to your opponent, the crowd's going to be there.
It was exciting to see the guys come and just get the crowd riled up, and they were either on their side or they were hollering at them. They didn't like them. I like the crowd experience, you know. When I get you in this ring, when I get you in the squared circle, and I'll explain that later, it's a little confusing how a square could also be a circle. I'm gonna run you down and I'm gonna run you over. I don't have no medium gears.
Wrestling has some show business in it. That's okay, but it's not all show business. You got to have that good, hard fought match. Texas wrestling, Bulldozer, is the best wrestling in the world. It can stand with anybody, compete with anybody.
You're not gonna make it if you're a little sissy pants coming in here and you think you just want to be a star.
You got to have new school stuff. I understand that, but you also have to have old school.
Yeah, we're sitting here doing booking for the next show.
And then it's the promoter's job to find the proper mixture, the combination. But you've got to have both.
No, we don't want to use him. We figured this the best thing for him to do would be to come out, come out to camp, do some training, and see where it goes from there.
I don't want to be like WWE because there's already a WWE. I don't want to be like TNA. There's already a TNA. I'm the matchmaker. When it comes down to it, this is my company, and I'm going to tell you something. It's nothing I hate more in wrestling when these wrestlers that think they know what they're doing, that don't know what they're doing, go to some small show, an independent show, where there's a wannabe promoter that ain't never promoted and they go in there and they try to control the matches and call what's going to happen here and there, and it's bull. All I want to do is make a business for my company, make my business grow. I don't think that those two companies get it all. I think there's still room for another company. I have a very good show here, and I'm proud of it. And I think we have one of the better independent. I think we have the best independent wrestling show in the United States. Not one of the best, but the best.